I remember Taylor telling me, he says, "Hey, Kabir, throw away the shorts, the flip-flops, and bring in your, it's gonna be cold down there, the frozen tundra." So anyway, get drafted, kind of lost. This is the furthest I've ever been from home, from South Central Los Angeles. The furthest was San Diego, 2-hour drive, and now I'm in the middle of nowhere, literally in the middle of nowhere. I have my cell phone. My cell phone is not working. Yeah, exactly. The radio station I'm accustomed to listen to at that time, pre-Christ, was not there. I'm like, where am I? Just to see cows and milk and, So anyway, we get to training camp. And I get to training camp and, I'm a fifth round trying to make the team. And I get to see the likes of Brett Favre. Brett Favre comes up to me, shake his hand, and everybody's like, yeah. And I was honored because I was in high school watching Brett Favre play ball for the Green Bay Packers. And now I'm calling everybody back home like, Brett Favre is my teammate. And so I remember the first day, I'm just sitting there looking at Brett, everything he did from his sneeze to whatever he did. I'm just like, wow, trying to mimic him and trying to walk like Brett and everything. I wanted to be like him because he's the man. Everything he did. And so anyway, I just remember saying, okay, man, I better figure out how to make this team instead of be mesmerized by Brett Favre. So anyway, I got to meet a guy named Russell Maryland. He was here for 1 year, but if you guys are a football fan, he used to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Won 4 Super Bowls with the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know. They won a lot of Super Bowls. I remember playing Tecmo Bowl. Anybody remember Tecmo Bowl? I don't know. Maybe I dated myself there. Yeah, remember Tecmo Bowl? So I remember, Russell Maryland, his picture would come up when he get his sack and everything. And I'm like, wow. And I remember Russell Maryland taking me by the hand and says, hey, I'm going to show you the ropes of how to make it in the NFL. And I remember he made me do things I didn't want to do. Sometime when we were all taking a break, guys playing video games in the lounge or just chilling before practice, Russell will pull me and says, come here, follow me. I'm like, what? I'm saying, hey, follow me. So I followed him, go into the meeting room, and he's watching film. And I'm thinking like, man, right now we got to do this with the coach. He says, hey, this is what it takes to be a pro. If you want to be the best, you always got to be prepared. So he made me do that. And then we had enough time after lunch, and he goes out early onto the football field to start, warming up and, hitting the bags or whatever. He says, Kabir, get your plaids on, let's go. Like, right now it's hot. Can I hey, let's go. Yes, let's go, Russ. I'm just, and then he made me carry his pads and his helmet. I'm like, so this is the only reason why he has me going out early, is so I can carry his stuff, right? So anyway, he's showing me how to hit the bags and just teaching me how to be an NFL player, what it takes, how he's been playing in the league for so long. And so eventually he left, and then eventually I had to start putting those things in practice. I had a great coach in Jethro Franklin teaching me how to play the ropes, of how to be defensive end, and just start learning. Then you had the likes of Santana Dawson. You had the likes of the Grave Digger, Gilbert Brown, and just see, yes, I got to tell him to come speak here one day. Anyway, and these guys are just telling me, hey, Kabir, that's not how you talk. This is how, just teaching me how to live in the Packer culture. These guys won Super Bowls. I never won a Super Bowl. And so I'm learning on how to, survive in this world and how to succeed in this world. And I had one of the best. They won the Super Bowl. They played with the likes of Reggie White, the great, right? So anyway, I ended up going on, if you follow my career, I went on and ended up being the all-time sack leader. End up, by God's grace, thank you. I end up going on to being inducted into the Packer Hall of Fame. And I couldn't have done it truly by the grace of God and all the people he put around me, like my coach, that people that believed in me, all these old veterans. I had the luxury of playing with some guys that played in the Super Bowl and just